I'm back. Just for the a quick little video. I wanted to talk about something that I think will help everyone understand or sort of get the most they can out of from the videos I've already put online, and hopefully it'll set everyone up for the next set of videos that are coming up. It's specifically related to a question I got sent to me a few months ago that I haven't had a chance to answer yet because, well, I had a lot of things on my plate, and I had never been asked this question before, so I really had to think about it to come up with an appropriate answer. The email that I got was basically the main question was, why is a negative and a negative equal a positive? Now, there was a few other questions in the email as well, but all of them were dependent on this one question being answered, or this one problem that this person was having. Now, I did a little bit of research online, and I found out that there's a lot of people have asked this question, and I found some answers, but a lot of the answers were based on proving that a negative and negative equal to positive in math. What I want to talk about is why this property exists, why this is true. Now, the simplest way to think about this is, just like the English language where a double negative is a positive, mathematics works the same way. A negative and a negative makes a positive. So both languages are consistent with each other. Now, in the email, the person wanted me to give an example where two negatives make a positive. One of the problems one of the issues with this question was that it was assumed that a negative number had a negative connotation. That was it was a bad thing. So in the email and online, a lot of people were asking that they don't know any examples in nature where two negatives make a positive. Now, you can't think that way when it comes to mathematics. Math is it doesn't have any emotions attached to it. It's just a language. So when we say we have a negative number, it doesn't mean it's a bad number, or if a positive number is a good number. A negative number, it just means it's a negative number. The negative part is a property of that number. It's like having black hair or white hair or yellow hair or blue eyes or two arms, one arm. It doesn't make a difference. It's just a property. It's a trait of a number. Okay, so a negative number doesn't have any emotions attached to it where two wrongs make a right. It doesn't work that way. In life, it really doesn't work that way. Two wrongs do not make a right. But in math, when two properties of one kind merge, they might come up with a different property, which could be two negatives, and when they merge, they come up with a positive. Now, the best example that I could come up with, and I thought about a lot of them, but this is the best way that I could explain it as an example goes, is let's assume a single person is given the property of a negative number, and let's call it a -1. So a single person is -1, okay? Let's call a couple, a married couple, or just a couple. You don't have to be married to be a couple. So let's just call a couple +1, okay? So given this let statement, and in mathematics you do a lot of let statements where you say let x equal something. So you're defining what x is. Right now we're doing the same thing. We're doing a let statement and saying a single person is -1 and a couple is a +1. They're one couple, okay? So if we take two single people, -1, and merge them, -1 times -1, you get +1, which is consistent with our let statement, which is consistent with the language of mathematics, and it's also consistent with English. Now, keep in mind that in math, words have meaning. So and in mathematics means multiplication. With in mathematics in general means addition. Okay, I'm not sure if you can see this actually, but maybe I should make them bigger. So right now, we sort of prove to ourselves that two single people merging, a negative and a negative is equal to a positive. If we use the with statement, this also is consistent. It's true. So we could say, let's say two single people go to a party. So one single person comes with another single person to a party, then you have two single people. Oops, this should be a plus, sorry. So for both operations, and multiplication and addition, they're operations, okay? This dot really means multiplication. Okay? So with both operations, the AND statement and the with statement, a single and a single makes a couple. A single with a single makes two singles, okay? So keep that in mind. A negative number doesn't have a negative connotation. It doesn't mean it's bad or it's good. It's just a property of that number.